This is my Basherqueenified Fireteam. This is the playground, in for an epic day. So guys, last time I had this thing out, we did have some problems with the rear diff, and this is what happened. You can see I chipped a load of teeth on the main diff gear, and that has now been replaced. It sounds to be all right. I haven't actually had this out since repairing it, so I'm fingers crossed everything's going to be all good. Beautiful day. Let's go. Alright guys, unfortunately we've blown out a bearing on the Fireteam. It was on the front, and I know that these Fireteams are prone to these bearings failing. I've been quite fortunate. Up until now I've had this for a good, what, 6-7 months now at least, and this is the first time I've blown out a bearing, and I bash quite hard, and these landings sometimes are really rough, so I've been surprised at how long it's lasted. So I'm going to have to replace the bearing. Luckily I have a spare one from my Creighton. I'm hoping that this is going to fit. So let me get that installed. Let's get back to bashing. Alright, she's fixed. So unfortunately the EXB bearing is a different size to the Fireteam bearing. I didn't realise, so I've had to change out the whole hub assembly. Let's carry on. Oh, that was nasty. Yeah.
Tell me why you left me without telling lies. You were evil, I could see it right through your eyes. I know, yeah, I couldn't trust yourself, even if I wanted to. I know, you left me in a trance, cast a spell on me. I can't be mad, yeah, I'm alone in advance, cause I got a pass, yeah. Did so many wrong, I got karma on my ass, yeah. Yeah, this ain't my song, so you don't get a pass. I know the truth survives the thrill. I put my shit aside for real. I really thought the shit was real. Look in your eye, your kiss, your feel. I really thought that I was healed, yeah. But all of the hope inside is killed, yeah. Toxic trace unveiled, ain't no space to build. You put me through hell, you play me for real, or I really played myself. You laughed in my face and you gave me a taste, and I'm drinking my pain, but it won't fade away. Damn, I really faced myself. Tell me why you left me without telling lies. You were evil, I could see it right through your eyes. Yeah, I couldn't.
Oh. Oh damn it. That's LVC guys. Wow, I had some fun today. Oh. Fireteam. Let's wrap it up. Honestly guys, wow. This thing has been absolutely epic today. She's taken a good few hits as well. So what broke today? Obviously you know about the bearing that we popped out. So this is my Arrma EXB. Seems to be alright. It seems to be steering alright as well, so I was quite surprised. I did this ad hoc on the bike, so yeah, really happy. Oh, his hands come out. The mud guard, the carbon fibre Basherqueen mud guard did come off, so I've got that in my pocket. The other side, I think a screw has also come out. In there, screws also come out of there, so not a problem. Put some new screws into that. Guys, taking some heavy hits to the chassis today, and it seems to still be straight. Although the body, mounting the body is a bit iffy at the moment. These don't quite line up, so whether it's the chassis slightly bent or whether these have been warped a little with all the bashing that I've done. But guys, honestly, this thing is absolutely epic. So I did forget to mention at the beginning of the video, I have put in a quarter of 20 million fluid in the center diff, which is probably equivalent to maybe half an earplug or something like that. And I really wanted to put some million weight into it, but I didn't have any million weight to hand. I did have some 20 million from my X-Max, so I just put a touch of that in there as well. Honestly, it's made a world of difference to this rig. So she's currently running the stock electronics, the Spectrum 6S electronics with the 15 tooth pinion. It's got a mixture of 500k and a touch of 20 million in the center diff. I think it's 20,000 in the rear diff and stock in the front, whatever that is. I think it's about 15 or something like that. I'm not too sure, maybe 10. Back flips on there, these have been amazing as well, so I'm really happy about that. You do have the issue of the wheel eating into the arm because the way it turns, it doesn't have the clearance, so you've got to bear that in mind if you're going to run some back flips. Maybe some extenders, MTC do some extenders as well for it. That would resolve that issue, but luckily I haven't broken any arms because of the wheels digging into them, so I'm really happy about that. But guys, honestly, this thing has been epic today. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I've got a massive smile on my face. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give me a like. If you haven't already subscribed, you know what to do guys, and until then, see you.